Such a nice thing to see. A lot of games did not make use of extra memory. Hello and welcome to Pinball Fantasies for the Amiga. A pinball game, go figure, created by Digital Solutions, which, if memory serves me, was a former demo group called The Silence. Pinball Fantasies was the second game in a series of 3, and the reason I'm starting with that and not the first one is, as you can see in the bottom left corner, this gives me a chance to show the difference between the AGA and non-AGA versions. Suffice to say, if you have one, you have no need of having the other at all. The AGA version is technically better, but yeah, not enough to justify owning both. I am not a pinball enthusiast. I can take it or leave it. I can happily walk past a pinball table and not even noticing it's there. So for me to be as enamored by Pinball Fantasies was quite a surprise to me. Pinball Fantasies consists of 4 tables, where we are now at the first one, Partyland, which of course is theme park themed, and that is perhaps something you would expect, but having looked at a lot of Amiga games over the years, I don't take anything for granted, so I will mention the fact that everything coming together in a joyous amalgamation of the sound and graphics, supporting the theme that this is a theme park themed table, is absolutely amazing. Something that is very, very common for the 4 different tables is that while you have potentially very high scores available to obtain, you have to do a certain amount of build-up in order to unlock those potential scores. And the build-up, I find, is one of the more exciting aspects of, getting the big scores is cool and all that, but just unlocking them in the first place. And while the instructions will tell you how to unlock each individual thing, there's a certain satisfaction in just exploring the tables and unlock them randomly by doing random things and then saying, oh, that was cool. Moving on swiftly to Speed Devil's, my favorite table of the 4 in Pinball Fantasies. I just love the music, love the sound effects, love the entire theme. And despite it being my favorite table, that is, we are talking a %1 difference in if I was to rate them. All 4 tables are of a very, very high quality. And that is the one thing I have recently changed the subtitle of my channel to Game Appreciation Channel, and that is because I want to be able to go beyond the Commodore 64 and Amiga and just show off games that I appreciate or have appreciated for whatever reason. And I would be very, very rude having a Game Appreciation Channel without showing at least the first 2 games in the Pinball series was made by Digital Solutions. and Pinball Fantasies screams quality. It screams passion, it screams computer know-how. The guys behind this game definitely knew what to do with the computer, and being able to program at all, I suppose, is some sort of an achievement, but considering how much overpriced rubbish there was released for the Amiga, a game like Pinball Fantasies is simply a joy to behold. Every single individual table has its own uniqueness. The common denominator is pinball, but beyond that they are four very, very distinctly different tables. They play very differently, they sound very differently, and in subtle ways they feel very differently. The graphics quality may be meh by today's standards, but back then it was definitely on the upper scale of graphical excellent. Just cutting myself off here by saying we are now on $1 Billion Game Show, which, surprise surprise, is a game show themed. Going back to the different components, the music is absolutely excellent and the sound effects are absolutely stellar. The sound quality is very, very high, and something that I note a lot because I'm very much into sounds. I like sound. I like being affected by sound, and not hearing that channel reset that you sometimes hear from certain games, where you can definitely tell that there is a reset command sent to the music channels before they play a sample or music. It's nice, considering how much sound there is in this game. It would be unbearable if you heard that. Almost sounds like someone activating a walkie-talkie. It is very distinctive, and if you haven't noticed it before, I have made you notice it forever. From now on, aren't you happy? For someone who's not particularly interested in pinball, I can happily play this game and not realize that I've spent 4 hours playing one table. It definitely comes with that just one more game, I just want to beat my high score kind of appeal that score chasers need to have in order to be interesting. And of course the fact that the game actually natively saves high scores. Oh, what a marvel, eh? That means that you can actually showcase your absolutely brilliant scores. If nothing else, then if you're sitting by yourself playing this game, then you can remind yourself of past glories. Having been an often disappointed Amiga user over the years, been playing a lot of games, the majority unfortunately crap, switching to Stones and Bones, a graveyard themed table. Pinball Fantasies is a treat. If you are into pinball in any way, shape or form, computer or otherwise, dismissing Pinball Fantasies would be, in my opinion, a personal loss. If you enjoy pinball games of any kind, this is definitely a very, very high quality product. I am no pinball expert. I don't know how the ball is supposed to move. I don't know the velocity, the weight, all those good things that true experts of pinball would know by heart. But what I do know is that it is very, very hard to deny that Pinball Fantasies is a very, very high quality game for the Amiga. I don't know about that graphical glitch, by the way. It surprised me to see it. Sorry about that. Anyway, I cannot praise this game enough for what it is. It's a pinball game. It's not going to change your life in any way, shape or form. It's not going to make you think. It's not going to make you tactically better minded or causing you to consider unit positions or what the next research thing is you want to research, or the next talent tree, whatever. But it is just harmless entertainment at an extremely high quality. I almost feel embarrassed when I start singing the praises of games too much, but what's not to like? I do not fancy pinball, and I absolutely love this game. So on that note, I'm going to say thanks for watching, take care, and see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.